Number 12, number 15, 15, 12, 12, 15, 15, 12, 15, 12, 15 over there, 15, 12, 12, 15, 12, 15, 12, 15, 12, 15, 12, 15, 12, 15, 12. We're going to go with 15 is Martin Huxter!
I'd like to start off by thanking this guy for completely fucking me over in the funny t-shirt contest. And I'd like to thank that last guy for bringing up the dead dad memories. I'm literally never going to see him again. Why are you laughing? He's dead. He is dead. So anyway, I got my first tattoo on Saturday. Anybody else here got a tattoo?
Yeah.
How many of you got a tattoo because you saw Miami Ink? Just me. Fantastic. So I was watching that program and I was kind of getting, really carried away. Every time you see someone going to get a tattoo and they've got a really cool story behind the tattoo that they get. Like you see all these Americans who are like, well, yeah, when I was younger, I got bit by a dog, and the dog bit me. And now every time I see a dog, I think about the tattoo of the dog, and it makes me think of the dog that bit me. And I think, thank God, I got this dog in my arm. So I went in and I had this big story, and he was like, what do you want? I was like, I want this written on my back. And he was, what's the meaning behind it? So I spoke for like 15 minutes. I was like, yeah, and that's the reason behind it, and it's a metaphor, and it's everything. And at the end of it, he was like, okay. It's great. You want it on your back, right? Where's the drama? Where's the music? I was promised music. There's no music. No music at all. So my best friend's a dancer, and 10 years ago he was working in Blackpool at a Funny Girls. Woo! Yeah. That guy or girl? I went to watch this with his parents, and his dad is like the most masculine man ever, and we're watching it, and during the show you kind of get like, you get enthralled into the facade of like, there's all these nice waitresses that are waiters, and you get carried away, and they're like, oh, can we get you another drink? Would you like another drink? And you're like, oh, thank you, yeah, I'll have another drink. And you kind of get carried away, yeah, this is nice, this is a nice facade, and then the show ends. It's kind of like Cinderella, The carriage turns back into a pumpkin. The boots turn into pecs. Grab the nearest waiter and you're expecting the same reaction before you, excuse me, can I drink? You're like, can you drink your drinks up now, please? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. And we went for drinks afterwards at this little bar, and they have the 2-pint glasses in Blackpool. And I was like, is this some sort of like heterosexual backlash to the gay community? It's like, yes, you can have your Barbara Streisand and your Bette Midler, but we want bigger pint glasses. At least 2 pints. Could you find a way to like inject testosterone into the pint glasses? Drink like, just male yeah. Anyway. Manly stuff. So I was at university about 5-6 years ago, and I was doing a module on religion. And one of my friends set up this interview with a church leader. And it was supposed to be like a half-an-hour interview. It turned into about 3 hours, because, I get carried away with telling them how wrong they are. So I asked him this question. I said, at what point does someone become responsible for his or her own actions? I said, so if like a 2 or 3-year-old dies, do they go to heaven or do they go to hell? I swear to God, this is his honest reaction. He said, if they were my kids, they would automatically go to heaven. Religious nepotism is that. I was like, do you really think someone should receive that much, recognition based on what their parents did? And he was like, yeah. And I asked him, who's your favourite actor? And he's like, Ben Stiller. So we started talking about homosexuality, and he brings me some tea in a 2-pint glass. Another true fact, a year later, turns out his wife left him because he turned out to be gay. But, it's true. It's all true. It's all true. So I just realised I had a prop with me, but I've completely left it in my jacket, so maybe I should skip that. What do you think?
No!
I'll just walk off stage, completely professional. Where is it? Here it is. There we go. Aussie Miracle Moist. For hair that's dry, damaged, and a bit unhappy. Miracle Moist. You pause for a second before you massage that into your scalp, don't you? I did. Anyway, the bit that just got me, I loved it, was reading this back there. Questions. Give us a ring, send us an email, or even put pen to paper. We like getting letters. No one does this these days, and it makes us feel special. I found this in my bathroom a week ago. For the past 7 days, it's been in my bed with me, under the web. I fell in love with this shampoo bottle, I'm not gonna lie. I started to think about it, I was like, no one writes letters these days. It is actually, that's actually quite true. And I started thinking about, all the romantic novels and films from like, the past 50, 60 years or so. It's always like, there's like a longing, people meet each other, and then there's like, oh, we're never gonna see each other again, and then there's always, heartbreak. And because of, certain things, that doesn't happen anymore. I met this girl, we had this great conversation, it's like our souls connected, and then we went out in the crowd and we got separated, and oh God, she was gone, and then what am I going to do? I went home, I sat on the train, I was more depressed than I've ever been in my whole life. She gave me her name, I was like, what am I going to do? So I got in, I logged onto Facebook, I looked her up and I found her. And then I had some pie. I'm going to end it there while you're still happy. Thank you very much.
Huxter, we've got a few more numbers. Let's have a look what we got. We'll go number. Ooh, that was smashing the place up. We got number 3 or number 1.